Which one is better? Do you want adverts or AI songs? So when I play the AI song, then we can all go for a pee break, because I don't know as a creator when YouTube decides to put the ads up in the live, but actually I do know, because then everybody stops watching you because they're watching an ad or they scroll on by. Yeah. Okay. So I'm live here. Let me invite guests, copy, and what? Yes, I'm live on what do you call it? Just give me Gmail. Oh, come on, just wait. Compose. Shamanic. That's why I have Discord, because it advertises to everybody on the Discord that I am live, Sippy. And that's why I get people coming to watch me, because they appreciate me, because sometimes I come to their channel and I appreciate them. I just emailed it to you right now. I hope you found it in your emails. Sabi, there you are. We have one viewer. Hallelujah. We are trying to get you on there like last week, Wheels. Okay, so let me go and get my Discord and invite anyone that wants to come to my Discord. How do I do that? Invite. Invite. Copy link. And then put it there, put it there, and put it there, and post it there. The GG stands for gay guy. You know what I mean? So, Sippy, I did send the link. Hey, Riley, how are you doing? So, Riley wants a tour of my room paintings. This is just for you, Riley. So, that's my impression of me, a mixture of me and Donald Trump. And I painted it on the day he was he was voted in as candidate president. Remember when he won the vote the first time? Okay. Then this one here is me in my palace in London, in my Yves Saint Laurent suit. And then these, my stepbrother and my stepfather went to Egypt because my stepbrother lives in London, so this room was his room, and he got these faux Egyptian papyrus, and this is the Book of the Dead, but you know that's all just fake. And there's another one there. So then this is me, an artist in 2003, was playing around with photography because we didn't have Photoshop back then. And that's the reverse. That's my favorite. I've got a brown one as well. I don't know where it is now. Yep, there it is. I was working in a castle in Ireland, serving as a barman. And then this is the lady who framed all of this. Okay. all of the framing in the house. She had an iPhone back in the day, and so she made this for me for a Christmas present. I think this is what, 16 years old. That's what I used to look like. This I had in my apartment or my house, my townhouse in Ireland. It's supposed to be about, you can see it's brilliant. And that's my very first painting. Sippy, are you there? I wonder if Sippy's there. No, she's not yet. So you're a con artist there, Sippy? It was a con. Or are you backstage? You're not backstage. Oh, what's happening to this thing? You're not backstage. Did you go away? How do I get this now? There.
I'm right here.
Cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Do you have an echo?
There's a little echo there. Let me try sorting it out.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to you. Let me talk until you fix the echo. One, two, three.
That one's
1, 2,
even
3.
worse.
A, B, C,
That
D,
one's good.
E, F, G.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, is that working?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to come up here and argue with you, Lionel. I just want to talk about this. And I can't hear anything, but I do have my laptop open so I can see the comments if anybody wants to say anything to me. But the reason I'm saying something now is because I don't understand what you're doing right now, because night before last you were talking about what I could understand it to be is more like a peace treaty. You're going to say happy birthday to Rose, and okay, so I stayed up for that, and then you wasn't doing that, and then I just popped on here today, and I didn't know that you had just come live, and then you're talking, and it's like you're up with all this stuff again, and I don't understand, because when we talk in email, it's one way, and then you're up here talking this way, and like you always do, you do this all the time with me. I'm used to it. You bring me in the middle of stuff, and then if I don't say something you like, then you automatically come at me. But what I want everybody to understand that's in this chat right now, Lionel, is you, Rose, and me, we go back years. Can you admit that? Well, we're like 3 little pods in a pea, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. So your thing with Rose is you and Rose. My thing with Rose is nothing like you and Rose. Nothing. And Rose and I were never friends. I was just over her channel watching. She was okay with me 1 minute, and the next minute she hated my guts. And it's been that way all this time. At times, usually only when she brought up my son is when I went back at her. But after all of these years, I have watched her, and you have too, watched her, how she, let me just say her MO, her motive, her ways is the same with everybody. When she attacks hard, and it's the same thing. It's a repetitive thing over and over and over and over. It's not going to change, Lionel. It's never going to change. She's always going to be this way. And I come to finally understand that she's not doing it to be mean. She has a problem. It's in her brain. Me and you both, we know her family history. We know how her mother was. She had a problem. She had dementia. We don't know that something in Rose is not going on, even if you go back to the 11 years that I'm going into her with. If you see that she treats each and every person the same way and she is alone most of the time, I mean, it's just common sense.
Mm-hmm.
So why are people that do have their right minds taking it so seriously? Once you get on to her and you know she's heard your words, eventually, if you stop, she's going to stop. But the thing with me is the only thing that's changed in me is that I became neutral. And I decided there's no need in all of this. This is wasting my energy. And I just put it out there to everybody. Maybe there's another way to look at it. But everybody has their own divine will to do whatever they want to do with Rose. You want to file charges, if you want to keep fussing with her, if you want to keep talking about her or whatever. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you, Lionel. Because you just admitted that for the past 9 to 11 years, I can go back in this time thing too that she's playing along with. You and Rose are in a pod by yourself, minus me. Then you're in one with me. But then when she starts playing with her little things and she's putting everybody in there together, it sounds very, very confusing. But deep down inside, Lionel, you know that it's not. It's not
But
confusing.
why? Sorry for interrupting you. I want to know
Go ahead.
why are you trying to coax me before? This was before you were coaxing me to be gentler on Rose. What did you have? Why did you want that?
Because, okay, I'm having to watch your mouth on here because I can't tell when you're talking and when you're not. I don't want to butt in on you. I want to answer that. Because in the beginning, when all of this stuff right here started, I thought it was kind of like a game again, because you two like to play games with each other. But then what I saw was this, Lionel. You have always been attached to Rose, but she was not attached to you in the same way. I'm going to take you back sometime, okay? When Rose was all up in Jimmy's butt, you had jealousy in you. You can't say you didn't. Then when she got around Ernie Shell, you were jealous then. You couldn't hide it. You might can hide it from other people. You can't hide it from me. And then when she was talking to Mission, you were jealous of him. You were jealous of Martin, all these other men. But all of a sudden, something changed. I think you were more after the chase than you were after her. Because once something triggered in her, and what it took was these dance AI stuff. Her mind, you got to think now, she thinks different. She is different. She got into that fantasy world. And all of a sudden, she saw you. She saw Lionel. And her feelings changed. But when it did, and you got her, to me, everything about you changed toward her. You wanted her, but you didn't want her. And then, because of everybody else that's got a problem with her, and rightfully so, it was easy for you to just attack her back. But the thing about you, Lionel, is you kept attacking and you kept attacking, even when you saw that she was broken. Not from anybody else, not from me, not from anybody. You had the power
No,
to
no,
break
no, no,
her.
no, 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 no. Just because I didn't release all the Kraken, because nobody else could handle all the words that she says. KTO is my, she knows exactly. She knows exactly. You can't even read all of it. It's just sick. So
That's
don't come
true
with that bullshit. Just because I took it public, I took it public.
for a time. But when
Doesn't
is it
mean
time?
that I'm the bad guy. I promise you, it takes two to tango.
It does. It takes two to
It
tango.
doesn't come from nothing.
That listen to me, Lionel. It does take two to tango. But once you see, okay, you saw how you were tore down. Once somebody's tore down, you don't just keep on stomping them. And she kept stomping you. She did. But you, just because somebody does something to you doesn't mean you should turn around and do the same thing back. You did. You stomped her down pretty hard. And did she deserve it? Yeah. But not continuously. Once she stops, when somebody stops, I don't think you should just keep stomping and stomping and stomping.
No,
And
well,
and that's what
that's
I
why
feel
I'm
like.
African and you're American. You say hands up, I shoot. That's the difference between us.
Lionel,
You say hands up, I shoot. I don't say hands up, I just shoot. I aim, I fire.
well, you need to. I'm not going to get into this, but if that's the way you see it, and you honestly think that somebody should just
And
go
I
ahead
keep
and
on missing.
shoot,
I keep on missing.
well, if
It
you think
seems.
somebody should just go ahead and shoot without consideration, that you put your hands up and said, okay, I've been caught. I see this. They are to go
No.
ahead and shoot you
No,
anyway.
no, no, no. You know. You don't say hands up. If it comes to that, that you have to shoot to defend yourself. I
Right.
know the law says something else. But now bring that to an argument or a debate. You don't warn the person, you just do it.
Yeah, in a self-defense thing, but we're not talking about a real bullet here. We're talking about when you can kill somebody's inner self. And since you
Yes.
brought up KDO, I just want to go back to KDO for a second, okay? And I want you to consider something. And I hate to even bring this up, but
let me just interview. Sorry, Dot. Dot, it might be, and I argued this point earlier, and you just come in now. I argued this point. And Sippy is arguing her point. And thus and therefore that we are sitting and it sounds like the same story. But I was saying earlier, it's not the same story because something is dead. But Sippy on the sidelines is trying to email and telling me that we're the same person and we should find some ways that the only way that it'll ever work with me and Rose is that I submit and suck her fucking clitoris.
no, I don't think you should ever do that, Lionel. That's not it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
I'm not
if
ignoring you, Jack.
I wish I could see Jack. I can never see Jack. But listen to me, Lionel. Let me say something since Miss D wants to come up in here and say something. Let's go back to KDO for just a second. I don't know KDO, but I will say this. Miss D up in here, she's got a problem with how you're running your channel, okay? But what I don't understand, she has a problem with Rose too. I understand that. But she wants to come back over here to your channel. That's fine too. However, I've got the clip where Rose, Stiggy, and KDO, as three people, are sitting up there talking about Miss D's mother's passing away and being wheeled out of the house and a bunch of other stuff that is just sickening. Now, Rose almost pushed me over the edge when she was talking about my deceased son. And when she did that and was talking about that, me and Miss D were talking on the phone at that time together. And it did upset her very, very bad. And she was in a state of mind at that time that she could have done anything to herself. So my thing is if people can see what kind of frame of mind that Rose can get into when it comes to being really, really ugly to somebody, but they don't see it when it comes to Stiggy, and she can come over here and say whatever she wants to, and now you got KDO about to join up in over here.
Did you see her comment and then I commented her?
Well, the
because
thing is,
I'm blocked.
Miss D don't seem to have a problem with that. So that's all I'm going to say about that, since she wants to come up in here and I just see what she said. She's heard this conversation before. Maybe she hadn't heard it enough, because I can bring up some stuff, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to bring that up. But the thing I'm talking about right now is Rose. And I'm also talking about how you want to say that you're doing tough love. Tough love is one thing, but when you do tough love and you take a truth and then you twist it just enough that it turns into a lie, the person you're trying to give tough love to is not going to concentrate on anything you said that was the truth. They're going to get fired up and concentrate on the part you said that was a lie. So my question to you is this. Just answer me this, and I'll leave it completely alone. Do you or do you not?
Oh, wow. Got Rose here. Wow.
I don't
Hello, Rose.
I hope
she's telling you to stop. Rose says stop, Sippy.
I don't see Rose. When Rose tells me to stop, I will. But my question to you is this. Do you or do you not want Rose in your life? Simple answer, yes or no.
Like Rose said, we can't get rid of her.
I'm asking you. I don't care what Rose said. I want to know from you. Do you or do you not want Rose in your life?
I want her on my lives. I don't want her in my life. No.
But you want her on your lives as far as YouTube goes, but you don't want her in your life.
She's very important.
She is. Important. But what is the importance to you?
I'm sensing a patronizing, condescending tone in your voice here.
No, I'm trying to get to just the bare root of the answer. How is she important to you? I thought she was always important to you because you saw goodness in her, you liked her, you understood her, and you wanted to help her. You wanted to be part of her because you love her. Now I want to know, is she only important to you because when she comes up on the panel, she's creating something for you? Is it more discord, or are you looking for peace?
So in actual fact, now you're defending Rose.
I am. I'm defending what you're doing her on this, because I don't understand where you're going with it. I was thinking,
how on this damn fucking earth do you think that you and Rose are victims here right now?
And the only way we're a victim to you,
vulnerable to my life, and you are offended. Oh, there's Rose. Okay. He tricked us all. How did I trick you?
Wait a minute.
How did I trick you?
The only way you offend me, and it don't even really matter anymore, is because you start saying things about me like I'm part of a coven, I'm a witch, I'm part of this, I'm part of that. That offends me, and you know that it does, and that's why you do it. Another thing that offends me is I can tell when you get jealous of me. And there's no reason to be jealous of me, because me and you don't even have the same kind of relationship you and Rose do. You had to bring up the fact that I was over at Jack's, and you did it with sarcasm. Why not just talk to me about it? I don't care for people knowing that I'm at Jack's, but it's the point of it. It's the way you do things, and I don't understand it because I don't call you the professor for no reason. You got a lot of things that you could be teaching a lot of people. That's very, very interesting, and I know they would be interested in it too. But when your live is constantly going to be about Rose and nothing but negativity, I guess I'm a little bit jealous there because I know there's not going to be any reason for me to be coming to your channel anymore. I'll miss you, but I will leave.
Oh,
So I'm
Sippy,
asking you, why? What do you really want? What do you want? If you don't have Rose and you don't have me to constantly come at one or the other or both, then what? Because I'll leave. I'm not going to be part of this. I don't want to hear it every day that I'm coming on. I like it when you're talking about something else. You're painting or whatever. You're very talented. You got a lot of wisdom and knowledge in you when it comes to things that most people don't even think about. And I miss that. But I don't want to constantly hear all this stuff. Just it's like watching the same soap opera over and over. And I just love you, Lionel. That's all I know to say. And a lot of these people in here, I don't know them, but I know of them. That's all I know. And when they come to my channel, if they're nice to me, I'm nice to them. I'm not mad at anybody because somebody else is mad at them. But what I chose with Rose was to go neutral and just to forgive everything and to give her the opportunity that if she wanted somebody to talk to, I would be there. But when she starts getting all up in the air, even in my emails, I just swap right over it because I know how she's going to be. And I accept her the way she is. But when she starts saying something I know that could push somebody over the edge, like she did with me and the same way she did with Miss D, I'm going to get on her ass. That's dangerous. But all the other stuff, that's just her. And maybe this is just you. I don't know yet.
Well, now, wait. So her making a timeline with runes with all of our names on it. That's nuts.
Then let her be, quote, nuts.
That's a neurological problem. Because nothing makes sense.
Go ahead.
No. With time, both you understand.
Hey, Jack.
Why can't I see Team Rose and the chat? She had me blocked.
I don't see Team Rose in here.
I see her, and I think YouTube is fucking up, to be honest.
Because she's got us blocked. I think.
Why am I blocked? I am one. I'm neutral, but I don't mind Rose at all. I like Rose. I don't think I'm blocked though. I think YouTube's fucking up. Because on my phone, it was showing that we were all unmodded at one point. Every single one of us. And then I thought Lord Daddy was mad at us. Yeah, I thought that happened.
Because nobody's blue. I'll need to fix your audio.
That happened on your channel the other day, Lionel. You said everybody was white and then everybody was blue. Nobody had their things. Maybe Jack's right.
Ask MJD. Ask MJD.
I'm looking on my laptop and everybody's blue and got their wrenches, but I don't see Jack anywhere, which I can't anyway. Even when he comes to my channel, I can't. And I've unblocked him and everything. You remember, Lionel, when me and you had that problem?
Sippy, you have an iPhone?
No, I've got Android.
All right. I don't know.
But this happened to me and Lionel too.
I see you
years
though,
back.
Sippy. I see you in the chat. I'm surprised. I don't understand why you can't see me, but I see you.
I can't see you. But this same thing happened to me and Lionel. And it's been a few years back.
Rose, why don't you come up here and have a conversation with them? Because it seems like Wills is upset at you.
That's I think the reason that she won't come up is what she said at her channel.
Why?
Is that she's not coming up just to have everybody to attack her. And I don't know. This is between her and Lionel. That's not even what I'm getting at.
It depends on the instrument you're on. On my phone, everybody's got blue, but there's no wrench. It's a shield.
Riley,
Yeah.
you have a wrench.
On the tablet.
Well, the
I
funny
don't
thing
even
is
have
in the
one.
StreamYard comments.
Do what, Jack?
Weird.
In the StreamYard comments, I only see Rose and I see Wills. I don't see anyone else.
So I don't see
well,
Rose.
there's
I
nobody
see
here.
everybody.
Did
I
you
see
know?
Rose is
everybody.
gone.
Did you know that the other day, and they haven't said the reason for this either, all of AT&T New Mexico shut down, all of it, for like I think 10 hours or something, completely shut down. They said a 5G tower, something with one of them, but they didn't really say like what caused it or whatever. I think we're getting like right now. We're always getting cyber attacked, but I think we're really getting cyber attacked right now, to be honest, because there's been a lot of fuck ups with devices, or either that or updates are just not complying with other things.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
So why are you mad at Lionel Sippy?
I'm not mad at Lionel. Not at all. I'm confused, and I'm at the point to where
Sippy, if Miss Jack came back in my life, I would be fucking up her ass too. It just is what it is. Sometimes you can't let go.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm confused with Lionel because it's hard for me to explain, but Lionel knows exactly what I'm talking about.
What?
Lionel and Rose have a connection unlike
Yes.
any two people on YouTube could imagine. Them two are they may as well be Adam and Eve at the hip.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
then,
we're
like,
lesbian lovers.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes you can't let go. So just let it go. Don't worry about it. Let it.
And I'm not worried
You
about
gotta
it.
let the. It's like with Natty. Who gives a? We told me and Punk Rock went backstage with Natty yesterday, and we said, Natty, we at one point we all cared. Now we don't give a fuck if you die or not. Is what we told her. And of course,
Yeah,
she doesn't
exactly.
give a fuck.
But I
So
don't.
that's what you have to be with these two.
worries
You
me,
can't give a fuck.
What worries me is the fact that okay, Lionel's gay. Rose,
Lionel might be gay,
Rose,
but
it
go
doesn't
ahead.
matter. That's the whole
Yeah,
point
but
of
I've
it.
known lots of gay dudes that boned women, married women, and all kinds of shit. Had like, were allowed to have gay lovers, but also be with the wife. Like, if they want to fucking have that will and grace fucking thing, let them do it. Who
Well,
cares?
it's not about that, Jack. It's more on a psychological level that gay or not, them
Do you
two
think
have a
Rose is
love for each other.
Do you think
that-
Rose is manipulating Lionel by let's go over there first. Do you think that Rose is manipulating Lionel? Is that what this is about?
She has in the past, yes.
Do you think she's
Absolutely.
currently manipulating him? And that's why you're
No.
kind of caught off guard.
No,
Okay. Go ahead. Finish
not
what
currently.
say what you were saying. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I don't think she's currently manipulating. I think
So-
what happened to Rose is something she didn't even expect. I think psychologically she really did fall for Lionel. Really. But not just because he's Lionel, but Lionel knows why. It has to do with her brother. And I think that the reason that I fall into that category as well is because I remind her a lot of her sister.
Okay,
It's
go
got
back.
a whole lot to do with it.
Go back. Go back. You can't drop shit like that when not explained. With her brother. So you're saying that Rose, because you're implying, this is how I'm going to take this, and you can deny it afterwards, but let me say it. You're
Okay.
implying that Rose sees Lionel as her brother, like sees her brother and Lionel as almost the same person, like there's something in both
Let
of them
Lionel
in each other.
Let Lionel talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
I almost called this live stop burning my Barbie dolls, because that's what her brother Bobby did to her, and he died of AIDS in 1999, and everybody has to know that I remind her of Bobby, and Bobby burned, he sacrificed Rose's Barbie dolls.
There are
Now,
a lot of similar.
When she wants to report or purport or spew her disgust in me for being whatever she doesn't like about me, then she compares me to her brother who died, and she's glad that he died. She was very happy when he died. He was he from her lips, he ruined her growing up. Who's that? Who's that sounding like that?
Not me.
It's not me either, but that's part of it. But
I
the
can
other
hear it.
part is she loved her brother too. Even if she'll never admit it, she loved him. And she sees him in Lionel, and she loves Lionel. And she loves Lionel in two different ways.
And then you said,
Not anymore. She can't love me now.
She
can't
does
love
you.
Why can't she love you, Lionel? Can I be the
Because of what she
interviewer
just
here?
said. What she just said now. She's confusing. She said Lionel is just a female. Deep
Lionel, you know that she's only saying that to take a dig at you the same way that you say certain things about her. You
It's
know
always
it's true.
forgivable when she says it. It's fine when she says it, but when I
No,
say
it's
it,
not.
then that's the devil speaking.
Well, it's not fine when she says it either. And I've said things to her too, like, why do you do this? And that's, that, and the other. And it's not that I'm trying to be the peacemaker. I'm just trying to put the mirror in front of both of you because, Lionel, nobody's promised tomorrow. And if something were to happen to Rose, you would lose your freaking mind. If something happened to you, she would lose her mind. And y'all are spending all this time yelling and talking to each other. And I can tell every day you've got more stress on your face by the day. I'm talking to you as my friend.
Thank you.
I've known you for too
That's
long.
narcissistic. That's narcissistic speak.
There you go with that
you.
narcissist bullshit again.
Okay.
It's the rule.
Before we get into
You don't
an
even
argument,
realize it. You don't even realize it. It's the same as racism. People don't even realize that they are racist. It's the same. You narcissists don't even realize you're a narcissist.
I realize, trust. Before we get into that kind of stuff, can I get in? Let's get into something before you two get into a fight. What is the issue?
I'm not going to fight with him.
Okay, yeah, but I'm afraid that you're going to get mad and run off. So I want to get to this. What is the issue with me and my channel?
Yeah, what is
going on? Yeah, what is it? What's going on that you said that Lionel's upset that you went over or some shit like that?
This is the second or third time that he's brought up in his live about me being over at your channel. So I didn't even hear it all. So go ahead, Lionel, and tell me what the problem is, and maybe I can help you with it.
You got to have a strong skin.
No, there's no problem. There's no problem. There's no problem. I got into your live. For once I was reading the chat. You know me, I just like ignore the chat. I'm so rude. I was reading the chat.
I don't read it.
And I was trying to understand it. And I like your way, Jack. You just ignore everybody. But I don't like maybe the face of Natty. What is going on with that woman?
Why did you have a problem with me being there? We're not talking about that.
We can get into Natty later, but I want to get into like why
you don't talk about this. That's the whole thing with you, Sippy. You there and you're talking about something completely different to Natty when Natty's on the picture.
Were you watching when Natty was on their live? Is that what you're talking about? She was there and she was dancing and shit or whatever.
We called her evil. Wasn't she drunk?
She's always drunk or whatever.
Oh,
let me explain my channel and stuff. me, punk rock, and everyone else that goes there, we were influenced by the shock jocks of the 80s and 90s or whatever. So I've even had Howard Stern's people show up on my channel, like live, like while I was live and stuff. So it's
I
like,
can believe that.
so we were influenced by them. So in real life, we're really nice. We don't talk shit like that. We're pleasant, whatever, like that. But we put on characters because this is a stage play. I keep telling people we don't take this seriously. If you take the internet seriously, it's going to drive you fucking mad. It will drive you mad. You got to this is banter. This is talks. You got to learn psychological warfare. Once you master it, it doesn't bother you. Once you get there, you'll get there. But none of this, the stress of this, I don't understand why you guys put it on yourselves, to be honest. Because I don't give two fucks about this. I could delete my channel right now, walk away, and never come back. Don't care.
Can I ask you a question? Do you communicate with Natty in any other
no,
way?
Hell no. She's blocked on every platform. She's not allowed to talk to me.
So therein, that is the difference between Rose, me, and Sippy. We've been going round in circles, and there's Sippy telling me that I'm going round in circles. Darling, you were my first rodeo.
Damn.
Lionel, you asked me why I was asking about Natty's eye. That's what you brought up to me. So you're going around the circle again. You're not telling Jack anything right now. I want to know why you brought it up at least 3 times that I went over to Jack's live. Instead of just sending me an email and asking me, oh, I see you and Jack are talking again. What's that about? I would tell you.
Me and Sippy squashed the beef. We don't have a beef anymore because what's the point? It is World War III. I don't care anymore. I had a tragic fucking ending to 2025. So I am dead inside, and that's when Sippy says the Dark Empire. And so, I don't care.
The 2
anymore.
videos you have on your channel are only about Sippy, and they're not very.
No, I took them down. I think those are down. Whatever. But that's when Sippy said she was gonna snap my neck, and then all this other bullshit she says she's gonna do. But here's the thing: I don't take it seriously. So you could death threat me all you want, and I don't care. I'm not gonna go to the cops because I know you're never fucking gonna come and do it. Come and do it if you're gonna do it. I dare you to do it. So that's why I don't care. Sippy said the other day, she goes, oh, I'm surprised. I was about to blow your fucking head right off. And I was like, I busted up laughing. I couldn't even handle it because I'm like, you're not going to do it. The last time
I did get to a point. I was ready to take us both out, Jack.
I know you were. I know. That's why I said, that's what it was.
And that's why I said to this other person,
murder, suicide.
Not too long ago,
hell yeah.
Do not push me to that point because I'm a whole damn different person when I get like that.
Who got you so angry that one time that you were going to?
I don't get
you. You were threatening, Sippy. You were threatening to do a live unaliving with your gun. Sippy, who was that? Do you remember that? I think it was you.
No,
Jack.
It wasn't me. It was probably Jason White or BH, one of them. It wasn't me.
Dude, it's like I told you, Lionel, and I told Rose, I've told a lot of people, do not get mixed up with Jack because y'all think y'all are something. This is a group over here you just don't want to mess with.
No, we're not that bad. We're not that bad. If
they get on your bad side, don't lie, Jack.
We'll suck your soul out of your body, yeah.
You do more than that.
We're not that bad. Come on. You guys make us look like we're fucking monsters.
You got my ass. I will. I'll make you look that way and prove it.
We're not that bad.
There goes your little nervous laugh. You know I will.
We're not that bad. We're just just because we just talk the truth.
You don't talk the truth. Whoa.
I just spit venom like a
your viper. Little avatar tells exactly who and what
like
you are.
Like a viper.
Yeah, the Viper. Hmm.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
see that.
You get
avatar.
too
I
close.
I got the
you get
antidote.
you get too close, and I fucking snap at you, huh, Sippy?
Yeah, and then you find out that other Viper will eat your Viper head off.
yeah.
These two rattlers
But
are anesthetic,
I'm serious though, Lionel. Something changed in me. I just don't see things the way I used to. I'm not as easy to get mad.
You had an ego death. That's what it's called. Ego death. You had an ego death. Everyone
Whatever
has
it
one.
was. I don't care what you want to call it. I just see that I see through
You had a
stuff like
mental.
glass
You
now.
had essentially you had a mental stress related breakdown. Not in a sense where it caused you to like.
I know a part of me died.
Yeah,
It died.
and then
It's gone.
your ego died, and you were
But I
reborn.
still got
Something
that
came
darkness
out.
in me that I thought was
Yeah,
gone
that's
too.
the new city.
And it ain't.
No, the
It
darkness
didn't go
will stay.
nowhere.
Yeah, the darkness stays.
And that
Welcome.
scared me. Because this last time I got mad and said it like it was to this one particular person that knows who it is, I was serious as hell, and I'm still serious. Don't mess with me no more. And I don't like that part of me.
You know what? You know what you guys remind me of? You guys remind me of that one fucking show. Now I'm Golden Girls. You guys remind me of the goddamn Gold. And that's why I like it. This is just TV to me. I've replaced your guys' drama with television with your guys' drama. That's what I've replaced. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, the only thing is, it's not
Golden
fiction.
Girl. I know it's not, but it feels like a play. It feels like you all are like behind somewhere. There's a writer, producers. You guys are rehearsing this shit. That's what it feels like. And that's how we've always saw this shit. When you talk to anyone, talk to punk rock, any of them, they'll say the same thing. It's fiction to us. It doesn't make sense that you guys take it into your real lives. That's why every time someone does that to me, do you see them around anymore? No, huh?
Jack,
You've seen a lot of people go away, right? Recently, huh?
me and
You've seen
you
a lot
are
of
in
people
real
go.
life. Me and Lionel are in real life.
No, I talk to you, but like as a person, I don't.
As a person. Me and Lionel are as a person.
I talk to you
but
as
I've got a
Evan. I
connection
don't talk to you
Lionel.
as Jack.
No,
I definitely don't
we
talk to you
talk
as
as real
Kenta.
names. But so do me and Lionel. And so, in a way, me and Rose. So, but I'm not attached to every single person on YouTube. The very few and far between.
Everyone gets.
But if I know them, I know them.
Yeah, but you're not the only one attached to me, and everyone that does get attached to me, I don't know why people get attached to me for some reason. People do though.
Jack, I'm gonna call you out right here.
Go ahead.
You got an attachment too.
To who? Who do I have?
Dude, even he knows to laugh.
I don't have attachment. I don't have an attachment to her. I said this is the year. I just want to watch the car crash. I just want to watch the car crash. That's not an attachment. Do I talk to her out of the internet? No, I don't. Do I care what she does? No, I don't.
You talk to her over at her channel. She
evil.
comes
Yeah.
in
That's
over
why
at
you're-
your channel.
No,
back
I
and
talk
forth.
to. Yeah, we talk on the panel, but that's only the panel. Sippy.
I
We
know,
don't-
but you just said she's blocked. She's not blocked
Yes, she is.
because you let her come in whenever you want her to come in.
Lord Dandy asked me, Jack, is there any other platform you talk to her other than on YouTube and StreamYards? And I said, no, Sippy.
That ain't what he asked you.
Yes,
We can rewind.
Lord Dandy, what the fuck did you ask?
What?
What question did you ask
About
me earlier?
About him
You
and Natty.
you said, Jack, do you talk to Natty anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
And I said no.
Yeah.
See? Sippy, you're out of your fucking
well, then
mind.
maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah,
but let's get
you're
it
out
straight.
of your fucking mind. I don't talk. Sippy, I just want to watch the car crash with Natty. That's it. I just want to watch the car crash with Natty. I don't care
And
how
you want to
it
help her
looks.
crash it.
I want
You wanna
to. I
help her
want to
crash
put
it.
the fucking brick on the accelerator if I can. You know what I mean?
There
I
you
don't
go.
give
See,
a fuck.
You
I
just said
not-
it. You
I'm
want
not-
to help her crash her car and
But
help her to do it fast.
But it's not a fucking
It's same
upset.
thing.
No, it's not. It's not.
Are you
an
Virgo,
obsession.
Jack? Are you Virgo?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
No.
Sagittarius.
You're a Sag. Oh,
There you
how
go.
sad.
I was born
You
in
ruined all the Sages all over the world.
No.
And
like
he's
that.
messing with the Taurus bull over here.
Yeah, I'm not messing. I'm not scared of any of you all. And when you guys, but everyone that realizes that finally just leaves me
Sippy is
alone.
Sag rising, and I'm Sag rising. Do you know that?
You're what?
So we're basic Sages. Both of us are Sages too. We all three Sag.
Are you?
Sad
Sippy?
Sages.
I thought you were
I'm
born like in
Taurus, but
Yes, but you've
he's
got,
talking about your rising sign.
Well, I don't believe in
which
that
is how
nonsense.
you present yourself to the world. We present ourselves like a Sagittarius. It's our rising sign. So there you go. Every
Well-
time Jack speaks, it sounds like the drums just before they're going to bury someone.
If the shoe fits, huh?
Do we get to be aware so we can come to the service?
Sippy, it might be your service. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Who's gonna bury your ass, Sippy?
Nobody.
It's gonna be
Because
me.
when I die, I'm not even going to have an obituary.
I
Nobody's
already
going to even know I
Sippy,
died.
here's what I predict. Here's what I predict. Sippy somehow makes me in charge of her later on life or whatever. As
I
what
might
mean
do
is,
that, Jack.
I have a
really
feeling
might.
it's gonna fucking happen for some reason.
I
was
may have to put
driving
you
one
down
day-
as the person.
Yeah, I had to
'Cause-
drive because I will actually do it. That's the thing. I'm the only one that'll actually do it because I'm the only one that usually actually does the shit.
He's not lying there. I really may put him
I
down
can hear them.
to take care of me after my death because nobody's going to know I died. I got to have somebody to be notified because I'm not going to have an obituary. I've
What's
been
it
planning
called
all
if
this stuff.
somebody- what's
Do
the word?
what?
The legal term of that? What's the legal term
Power-
of the person? that
It's a power of attorney, but it's like I
But
don't
it's
know.
also your-
That's when they're alive.
No, it's
That's
like
what
an
I'm saying.
executor.
And then
Well, that's what I'm saying.
take
I don't know what
care
it
of
means
the
after
will.
your death. Yeah, I get it. I just don't know what the death name is. She said executor, but I don't know.
It's kind of
Yes,
like an
it's the
executor that's over
executor.
everything.
It's the
They're over
executor.
everything.
It's the executor.
And nobody can do nothing unless that executor signs off on it.
Your bank could be your executor, but
Fuck
generally, your executor.
You'll get
of the
fucked.
No, I'll have a person, and I have, and it's
You
funny
can't
he
get
says
fucked
that
when
because
you're dead.
I've got a list of people that I got to choose from, and I would consider Jack. I mean, his name is at the top. Even though we've been through hell, I still would because I know.
but IRL,
a lot about
you
him.
know what I do in real life and shit.
I
It's
know,
not-
just hush.
it's not like in real life. I'm like, you should see me in real life. I'm a fucking viper in real life too. Hell yeah. I'm even
Yeah, but you got another part to you too that people don't know.
what part? I don't have any parts to me.
Yeah, you do. I'm not going into it.
Yeah.
You'll just deny it anyway.
I don't have any parts. I'm just who I am. I'm little old me. You know,
You
like,
sound
he-
like a
he-
serial in the
What?
making.
A
He
serial
might be
killer
Sound like a
in the
sociopathic.
in the making. No, I wouldn't be a sociopath. I'd be technically I'd be a psychopath. Then. But you said you're the one that called me a dark empath, Cynthia. You're like, oh
What does that
my
mean?
God, Jake,
What is it,
you're
dark
dark.
He
empath.
doesn't want to recognize the part of him that has any kind of empathic soul.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
got a
he's-
soft spot, but he will never admit it.
That's not true. That's not
Yeah, he
true at
did.
all because the whole thing with dark empathy is that it usually comes when someone has a breakdown from having too much empathy. So falling in love and loving someone and then having something so tragic fucking destroy their inside where they no longer feel, and they can then manipulate other people's feelings because they can see and react, but they don't have it empathetic. So really they can sense what's going on. They still understand empathy, they still feel empathy, they can still whatever, but
and
they
a dark
won't give
empath
you
can
empathy.
have also Jack. A dark empath
But I do have
can
empathy.
also have what's called almost the same
Selective.
thing as a like a drug addict
No,
that's
it's like
been
a
sober
psycho.
for a long time having a relapse. And a dark empath still has their empathy, even though they've walked away from it and they see clearly, they can have a relapse.
Well, it's more like
And you almost did that one time with Natty when I was sending you a message real quick. You better not fall. Don't you fall on that. I sensed it. I'm an empath.
Oh
But
yeah, but that one. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. But that
yeah,
that
What
that
night,
is
was a
in
man.
slip
English?
up.
Yeah.
No. I was no dark empath. If I was a dark empath, it was not at that time. The dark
Well,
empathy
it
did
was
not
coming
come.
on.
Yeah, but the dark empathy did not come till Mrs. Jack came, and what she
But
did.
with me,
It had nothing to do with
I've
Maddie.
transitioned from being an empath more to being the
There's not a Sippy. I'll say this right now. There's not, and people need to understand this all the time. And I even tell Natty this. There's not a woman on earth that will ever top that bitch. Mrs. Jack will never be top. So when people say you're obsessed with somebody, her, not anyone else. I don't care about anyone else. I just think about her. I don't care. I think about Little Jack. I don't care about anything else. That's all I think about all day, every day, in my dreams, in my thoughts, daydreams, whatever. Natty ain't even a fucking register, a piss in the wind. You know what I mean? So, like, when I say that everything happened when she came, I'm not lying. She came and she fucked. It was like Godzilla. Like it come and destroy Tokyo. It was so quick. I didn't even see it coming. But man, it fucking was quick. And it was so like mind-numbingly destructive. So yeah, it was her. Not Natty has nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm telling you right now.
Before Miss Jack.
Yeah,
This was
was
before.
No. Miss Jack's been around for a long time.
I'm talking about before the other part. I know people in here don't even know what we're talking about, but
Miss Jack,
you know what
aka
time
Pumpkin
I'm talking
Lady,
about.
aka Choctaw Natty, aka I'm not gonna say her real name, but whatever. She's been around a long time.
Well, me and you know what we're talking about, but I don't want to confuse everybody else. But I do want to answer something for Lionel. Lionel,
Yeah.
I've been trying for a little over 2 years to help Natty. And I withdrew myself from her for now.
Because it's a waste of time. It's a legit waste of time.
She recently allowed something to happen that definitely stepped right over my big time boundary line.
Tell him, Sippy.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'll say it. She let Lionel.
You just hush, let me finish telling Lionel what I got to say. Then you can do what you want to.
Okay.
But when I was at Jack's, I was not at Jack's to talk about Natalie. I went to Jack's just because I seen him live, and I thought, well, I'll pop in. And also to allow other people that's in that circle to say hello to me if they wanted to, because nearly everybody had been blocked at my channel.
We are friendly as fuck. We are friendly. Just come over and just say hello. Just ignore what Jason White says. I do.
Jason didn't even say nothing mean to me. As a matter of fact, he was being cordial. I was honestly
That's what
surprised.
I'm saying. World War III is happening, guys. Millennials are gonna have to go fight and die. Zoomers, we're all kind of like worried about that shit. You guys, boomers and Gen Z or Gen X and boomers, you guys, we don't care about what you guys do. No offense. We're more worried about our an FPV drone with the bomb flying into our chest. You know what I mean? Like we don't care anymore about that stuff. It's time.
I'll tell you something, Jack.
Go ahead.
In 1950, in 1953, the whole America was shitting themselves thinking that they were going to be bombed with a nuclear bomb. They had sirens daily, weekly, across America. They made the people shit in their pants thinking that the bomb is going to be dropped on them. It's all a bullshit. Stop watching the news.
No, but we're at war right now.
All a lie.
No, we're at war right now. And
we are at war, Lionel.
And in 3 weeks, they're
Listen here, America. You lose every single war that you get into.
I understand.
It is a construct. It's made up like that to put you in fear.
I understand, but
stop watching it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah,
it's bullshit.
Yeah, but
unless you want to go and join the war.
No, that's what I'm talking about. So in 3 weeks, they're either instating the draft or they're going to run a simulation. But they're
same in Germany. It's
going to happen because we have to do this. Because if we don't do this war, both Trump and Netanyahu get arrested for sure. And this is a way for them to keep power. So we have to do this war. So it's happening regardless. There's already been deaths. It's like I was in the military. It's not like
it's not going to happen. The war is over next month. I'm telling you now. The astrology said 6 months. We're in 5 months now. It's over. It's already over.
I hate to tell this.
Only the media that is sucking your loosh up.
Yeah, I hate to tell astrology. That's what astrology said about the war with Afghanistan. We were there 21 years. So we're going to be here in Iran for probably another, I would say 5 minimum, 10.
This is the whole joke. Everybody is making it up. This is what I think. Stop thinking that.
No, it's real.
What you can do right now is improve yourself. What I can do right now is improve myself.
Yeah, but what we're saying is like, you guys need to quit worrying about what us young people are doing and worry about what you old people are doing. And because we don't really care what you guys do. You know what I mean? You guys could fight with each other, do this, do that. We don't get involved with your fights. Have you noticed that? We don't come over here and get involved.
The whole thing with me is
you get involved with us, though. That's the problem. Vietnam. You guys get involved over there.
I'm 63. I remember Vietnam. I remember all the drills we had to do when I was in school from the first grade all the way up to middle school.
I'm not worried about nukes.
And I remember all of that.
You guys are worried about nukes. You guys are talking about nukes. No one cares about nukes. Let me tell you what scares us.
They got enough they can drop from the sky and give us a freaking disease that we need a vax for.
No one cares.
They can do anything they want to.
No. Sippy, you guys don't watch anything. That's the problem. You guys put the blindfolds on. Go watch the goddamn videos that come out of Ukraine and Iran and Gaza and stuff, and you will see horror and terror and nightmare-inducing shit that some of us have seen in real life. I'm telling you right now, what we are scared of are robots, drones, and little tiny things that blow up and blow you the fuck up. Nukes don't scare us. Biological, they're not going to do biological weapons because you know why? You can go get a 3D printer, print yourself a drone for fucking cheap as fuck and fly it out. And it's infinite. So in the modern world is going to be robots and fucking death. You're going to fear the skies. You're going to hear buzzing in the air. You're going to fucking fear it because you don't know if that thing's going to come straight towards you. So that's what we fear. You guys talk like the goddamn Soviets are still alive. They're not around anymore. This is different. The world,
the Nazis are as well.
Well, not if you want to say, oh well, money got handed over and then power got same people. Okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is the war of today is not the war of yesterday, and America's finding that out the fucking hard way because Iran is just using drone after drone after drone. And it doesn't matter. What scares us or should scare you are drones, AI, and any type of robotics, not nukes. They're never going to. If they drop nukes, the only country that's stupid enough to drop a nuke is Israel. 100%. If a nuke gets dropped, it'll be Israel or Ukraine gets a hold of one. Guaranteed. 100%.
I just want to say
Ukraine is attacking Iran's ships in the Caspian Sea now.
They did. Right now, Zelensky and Netanyahu are both in Washington, D.C., meeting with Trump. That's kind of weird, huh? Like a power just got a trilateral alliance just got built. And that means if America gets hit or whatever, NATO gets involved. So effectively, Ukraine is de facto NATO by if they join an alliance, and so is Israel. That'll be interesting.
I want to say one thing.
Lord Dandy, my master's degree is in global and national security. I was trained and went to school ran by feds. I was supposed to join the CIA, but I didn't. I went to CPS instead.
You're another 3-letter organization chap.
He said he was asked. He is not CIA.
No, I never went and joined. I've been recruited, but I never joined. I went to CPS instead.
You'll never say so, would you?
No, I went to Child Protective Services. I got into child welfare instead, because I believe that child welfare is a national security concern. So I went to that route, because I'm not going to go to Israel and kiss their fucking wall. So why would I join the CIA? I'll just go I'll go join a state agency and use my talents there. But then
I want to say one thing real quick, if I
Sippy
can.
knows. I've been in the fucking news. Look it up. Right.
This
Sippy?
is one of the this is one of the very reasons that I'm spending my time trying to help people to understand we got a lot more things that we need to be focused on and talking about that is serious stuff.
Well, that's what I've been
than
saying.
arguing with each other back and forth on things that really don't matter if we have love in our heart for one another.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what I'm trying to get across.
Well, that's what
and I will say this for Jack. Jack has a lot of knowledge about what he's talking about right here. And this war, it's not fake. It's not fake. And then when you hear the United States mentioned,
our grocery prices,
we take it very seriously, because the United States is one of the top dogs here. And we're involved in everything. Things we shouldn't even be involved in. We're involved.
Like this.
And it doesn't matter if you understand it or you don't understand it. A draft is a draft. And they are talking about a draft, and it's not just your sons. It's going to be your daughters.
Listen here. I pay a third more for my gas now. Everybody in the world knows exactly.
Oh, you should see our grocery prices.
For your fucking war. We are all paying for it.
Yeah,
and now
do you know how much money the United States has sent to Africa, Lionel?
We
don't need to go there.
Why did you send it? There's a reason why you sent it. Because you wanted certain people in your back pockets.
Correct.
So don't fucking come with that was a charity. No,
Correct.
You wanted certain people to have some money so you could keep Africa.
I want to say something about that, and you can take it however you want after I say it, and I'm not even going to defend it. If America helped you, you are the bad guy. At any time after World War II, I don't want to get into it, but if you during 1950s to now, if America helped you, you most likely were the bad guy, and that's all I'll say. Thank you.
There's a reason for everything.
You think America won the Second World War?
No, the Russians won the Second World War because they flooded Europe and completely.
You think
warfare.
The Nazis lost the Second World War?
The German? No, I don't think. You want to know what I really think? You really want to know what I think? Because I could get into this, but I don't know if you want.
You talking to a person right now, Lionel, that knows his history.
Well, it's not
but
just
the history is fake.
I think
so. What's the point of that?
I think
the history is fake. What's the point of that?
I think the ground forces lost, but I think there were forces that obviously went to Antarctica, into Agatha, and there, and actually won. And whether or not that was why the Antarctic Treaty was signed, because the technologies the Germans had at the time was so advanced, especially the UFOs. If they were using them and made them sign that treaty, then effectively they won. But why they still haven't shown up, the Palladians or the Nordics and all that shit as well. But eventually they will show up, because I believe that's what some of them are. And they have said that the Nordics they've spotted the Nordics. There was these rumors that Trump had met with them. So I imagine we will see those people again. That's what I believe. If you really want to know what I believe. So it depends on what you believe. who won that war. I will say maybe evil won that war because the world is truly a shitty place right now. And I question if
Why? Why do you say that? Is it shitty around you where you live?
oh, it's horrible.
Is it
Right, Sippy?
really?
Wouldn't you say, Sippy, it's the most would you say I would say that when you look back in history, say you look back even in the 80s, the 90s, let's just go back to the 90s. Compare
The 80s. The 80s
to
were the
90s.
worst.
No, you guys, that's the problem with you older people. You guys look at your timeline as it was bad. You guys had it good. We envy you. We truly do. You guys had access to cheap everything, cheap homes, cheap this. Maybe not you, because I don't know your circumstance in South Africa, but in America, boomers got it really good, and they still have it really good. And the wealth gap between boomers and millennials is so fucking large that it's not even, we're slaves, debt slaves. And so we're pissed off currently, and there'll probably be a youth revolt, all this other shit. And then it's a bunch of stuff. America's going through some changes. You don't understand. That's why we kind of laugh at you. You're Euros and Africans and Asians stuff that like comment on our politics because you only see what the news sees. You don't see the on the ground shit at all. What goes on? You see what the news says, and the news is owned by the same Jewish families too. The Ellisons. They own CBS, CNN, all them shits. So it's kind of like one of those things. Like you don't get to see the political turmoil on the ground.
No, what I've learned from Wiccan is that because you guys live in states, separate states, your biggest problem is not Donald Trump or the federal system. Your biggest problem is your local politics.
Yeah, our governors.
Your local politics. Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, see, that's the thing.
That's what's not reported on. Sometimes you see a little bit things like Minnesota with walls because it's become big. But,
like what's the difference between the Soviet
the world from our point of view, from what we see, we see you as the movie. America is the movie.
I know you see us as movies. You see us as Hollywood.
We look at you from the outside in,
and that's not what it's like.
Obviously, yes, like you're right. We only see what is allowed for us to see.
Yeah, America's the most propagandized.
We would think that we would know because we've been watching everything that we can see, so we know how to fix your situation, and that's just right for everything in any situation in life.
And see, Americans, the opposite is we don't even care about you guys.
No,
you know what
I know.
What I mean? We don't even care, and we couldn't name one leader. And that's what an empire does. That's like the Romans. They couldn't tell you what the fucking who the.
But don't you see that? Don't you see that you are the
empire? Yes.
You are the masses that employ and vote for the political force that America is, and you don't give a fuck. But in actual fact, it's America that keeps you dumb to keep you voting.
Oh, but here's the thing, though. If you
that's what happens here. We've got masses that you can't even speak any sense into their brains.
Yeah, don't get me started.
They only know that.
South Africa, Afrikaners and shit. In America, I will say that if you look at the voting rates between boomers and millennials, again, it's slim. It's slim for millennials, massive for boomers. So the youth have given up. The youth no longer in democracy. When polled in America, the youth have started saying they want authoritarian leaders. No shit, not lying.
But this happened in the 70s. You know that.
Oh, I mean, there was a song here.
That came out called a do, a da. We don't care what you think about it. It's happened before. This is just history repeating itself.
Oh, I know. That's why I told Sippy. Sippy, I had this
conversation. We need AI to take over because you, the Gen Z,
I'm millennial.
Don't fucking care. You don't give a fuck.
Oh, well, it's because when you have people, older people that don't care about you, it's hard to care about them.
Good one.
So you,
Good one.
here's the thing: it's not up to the youth. It's not up to the youth to raise the old. It's up to the old to raise the youth. And we now are the youth raising the old because the youth now are shaming the old. We're going around grocery stores making sure old people put their goddamn carts up. That's how bad it is. Like where the youth are like, hey, go put your cart up. Don't leave it there in the middle of the thing. Go put it up. The youth are now telling the old what to do in public. Because the old just don't give a fuck. And Sippy gets mad.
That was
I'm
us.
old and I tell people to go put their
We
car up.
had
Yeah,
to
but
teach
Sippy,
our
you
parents
a
not to
minority.
put out-
You always got to understand a minority doesn't go for the majority. So just because you do it, Sippy, doesn't mean the majority does it.
Well,
You
I get that. I get that. But
Trust
you got
me,
to
I see
understand too
Boomer.
that you
I'll
shouldn't,
start
you shouldn't
recording
just
it, and
put
it's
them all
Boomer.
together.
No, you
and
should.
just-
No, you should. There's a reason. Stereotypes exist because 9 out of 10 people fit a stereotype. 100%. Everyone does. Everyone fits a stereotype because stereotype exists. Human beings can be dilled down to just stereotypical things. 100%. That's why the CIA has all those programs because that's how easy human beings are to manipulate.
Well, I agree with that. Human
So
beings.
yes,
sort
you
of
can.
stupid.
You can put them in groups. 100%. That's why statistics are a thing. I know people. The older people like to be individuals. The young like to be collective. It is what it is. We're gonna have this conflict, and I would not
the
fight
age
with
of
the youth.
Aquarius.
The youth like collectivism. You guys did too at one point. You guys were all fucking hippies doing drugs and all that shit. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm an individual. I can't be told what to do. But one point, you guys were all together. That's what fucks with us. When you ask the youth, what messes with you about the older people? You guys were all about peace, love, rock and roll, drugs, and this. And then you got money and got fucking greedy and bought homes and fucking this. What happened to that? Because we didn't change. We're still the people we've been since we were younger.
No, I think
Older
you get it
people
wrong,
change.
Jack. Jack, sorry. Listen to me. These 60-year-olds that we are experiencing now had it very difficult. They
No.
weren't given.
They had
It was the
amazing.
first time that they. No, listen to me. Let me finish now. I'm
Okay,
speaking
go ahead.
now, Jack.
Go ahead.
I
It
grew
was
up
the
poor.
first time
Oh,
that these
we'll get
things
into
were happening. And the reason why you Americans and even South Africans, we were working class people given middle class homes at cheap
Mhm.
prices
Let's
to
get into this.
uplift the generation.
Yeah,
But listen,
I'm
listen.
listening. Trust me.
And then you were
heard
born, my
Okay.
friend. They were trying to live the American dream.
Yep.
And believe you me, not
Oh,
one
they
of them
lived it.
got it right.
They
Shut the
lived
fuck up. Shut up.
They lived it.
They
agreeing with
didn't.
you. They did.
You think they did.
No, and I'll
You
tell you
brainwashed.
exactly how
You think they
did.
did. Look at Sippy. Do you think her life worked out
She
right?
has-
Look
yes.
at even Rose. Rose has
Yes.
got 2 broken marriages.
cares?
Everybody failed
No.
at the American dream.
No, that's what
So
you're-
stop
that's not
feeling
the
sorry
Ameri-
for yourself. You're
That's
no
not-
fucking
that's
victim.
not the
You've got to
American
get a dream under your
That's
head.
not the
Stop
American
being
dream.
so
No,
academic.
you don't get to
You
tell
can't just
Americans
be
what the dream
academic,
is.
you fucking fool. I'm fucking dropping you now. Goodbye.
No, don't drop me because I would
You're
reply.
You're
No.
gone. You're gone. You
drop
never let me speak.
Don't drop
Go.
it. This is a conversation you can
Go.
have.
No, you're
No,
Why
I'm
would
not
you
having
do
any
that?
more conversation. No. Shut you both up. Get off. Go. Goodbye.
Okay,
be.
then.
That's-
That's why you can't
My
have a conversation.
channel
You have to
is
agree to
fucking
disagree.
Don't get
Fuck off.
mad, Lord.